Oh god. My days. Um. God, I must copy the link to the YouTube stream. I must. I feel like I'm a fly. I'm rubbing my hands together like a bug. This is my hands together. Um, I need to change my not my bio. What? My Discord thingy. Discord. I don't know. It's probably called something. Okay. Streaming again. And like it's weird. I'm actually streaming at like a really like an actual time. I should use like really like oh god, wait, I just realized I'm using the wrong layer. How did I do this? Yeah. And then I can do the circles. Figure out like what way the base is looking. This. I feel like in this case it would be more like this than whatever this thing is. That looks right. Actual like center being like actually just this circle, basically. Hello, hello, Mr. Krabs. Welcome, welcome. I'm back again. I feel like I have like the like idea of what a face is supposed to look like at this like specific angle. And it's like what do I even do from here? Low key. This over here. Shrink it a little bit as well. I'm just like not sure what I want to be like doing at the moment, you know? It's maybe a little difficult to really. Maybe I'll actually use a reference photo. Chat, should I use a reference? Do we think that's a good idea? I think it is. Let's look for Pinterest. How are you doing, Mr. Krabs, by the way? How you been doing? Whoa. Is this drawn? Is this real? You been good? That's good. It's good to hear. God, this photo. I've also been good though. Sorry, I'm like, ooh, I like this one. Okay, hang on. I like this one a lot. Okay, we're gonna use this as a reference today. Ooh, that's kind of like small. Hang on. Is this a bigger photo? Never mind. I don't want to use that one. It's fine. We'll just use this one. This is a really cute picture, I think. I really like the framing of it. It's just like so good. I'm kind of a it's not cinemaphile. It's the one about photography. I've always been like really big on like photography. Because like I look at this and I'm like, it really follows the rule of threes really well. Because it like follows these like general guideline proportions really well. Where it likes to like keep her on this like line, and it's like about halfway, but still it still follows that like idea, and then her hair follows this line, and then this other line is also like followed pretty well. I don't know. Anyways, I want to like kind of visualize what I'm doing when I'm trying to draw a face. This is like this, basically. Like this. So it's like here. And then that. I'm on size 40. Like when I draw, okay, hang on. When I draw a face, like I really don't like following lines too much. feel like... It's like about right. Maybe like here instead. And then, because like the eye, there's like, it's like this like mild incline at the eye. And I don't understand how like, it's supposed to like capture that look. No, it's hard. Kind of confusing to me. Still, it's interesting. How long have I been doing art for? Not a lot, but also, hi, Cheyenne. Cheyenne? Shane? Cheyenne? I have no idea. Please. Sheen. Hello. Yeah, I've been drawing, I mean, it says day 4. Maybe, like, in total, like, 30 days. Just, like, including everything. 158th subscriber. Hello. Thank you. Number 158. Yeah, I didn't like saying that. That felt like dehumanizing almost. Yeah, I've been drawing a lot. I've been drawing like probably 30 days in total. Hi, hello Key Galaxy. Welcome. One second. Welcome everyone. Yeah, I don't know. It's I haven't been drawing super long, but art's always like appealed to me, and I really like the idea of being good at art. Do I animate? No, I can barely draw a piece. Like I still don't really understand what I do. I just kind of do. And even when I do, it's like kind of really sloppy. But yeah. A year, it's fun. Yeah. I get that. Recently taking an animation class. That's so fun sounding, actually. It's, yeah, animating, I know a couple people who animate, and it just looks so hard. I'm always, like, really impressed whenever I see people who know how to animate. It's just, like, wow. Just follow your passion, it's great. Yeah. I want to get really good at art eventually. Like, I think that's, like, my goal, of course, but it'd probably take a while, to be completely honest. Because I mean, okay. I say to be honest, like, it's not, like, already obvious it'll take a while. Whoa. Already obvious it'll take a while, but, like, I don't know. I think if I'm, like, really consistent, or not, like, consistent, but, like, I just, no, yes, consistent. I don't know what I'm saying. Doing. As long as I, like, try. It's be really fun as a friend. Thank you. I hope I am. Goal? I really like anime. Like, the anime style of art in the, like, general sense. It's just, like, really nice. Especially when when you start mixing, like, realism with the, like, Japanese anime style. Yeah. I mean, my goal is to just draw anime, inevitably. And just, like, that stuff, because I listen to, like, a lot of Vocaloid as well. Like, a lot of Vocaloid. Like, if I could play it on stream, I would. But then I'd get, the stream would get muted, and I just don't want to deal with that. Yeah, I mean, okay. It looked like I was doing a real-life study. Not really. I just, like, pulled it up. Just to, like... Really just to, like, see. Like, what it was like, I guess. Just to, like, get a frame of reference for, like... Because... I, like, know what I'm doing. To an extent, but, like... I don't really know why I'm doing it. I just know that I'm doing it. And it's just like... I want to figure out, like, the rhyme. The rhyme to my reason. Form of the face. Yeah. Yeah. Show my artworks. I'll copy and paste some of them. I don't really want to, like, pull them up right now, but yeah. Yeah, I'll pull some up. This is not the right server. I finished a piece on my last stream. When was it? Like, oh god, it's been a week. It's like a week ago. Did I not post it anywhere? Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad I didn't post it anywhere. Yeah, I'll pull it up. So, this one I did last week. And then I have a couple others from before. I don't know where they are, but they're somewhere. Yeah, this is the latest piece. Oh my god, wait, I forgot to pull up my thingy. There we go. Yeah, I drew Teto last week. Eris. I guess I could see that. I mean, I didn't do the bangs correctly, or, like, the sides correctly. You're supposed to, like, hook in a lot more, but... That's what I've been, like, focusing on, is because I feel like, I will eventually and inevitably get faces. But, like... I don't know. It's just like, I have no idea what I'm doing with hair right now. Love from India. Thank you. Thank you for the love from India. Yeah. Because I feel like there's just, like, so many... It's so intricate. Because it's just, like... I can do, like, general idea of a strand. But, like... I feel like it's just hard to, like, really get there. I mean, because... Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm doing, like, a pretty okay job. Just because, like... I try really hard to look in a 3D form of what things look like. But it's still hard. Drawing hands? I do this really beautiful thing where I draw the torso and then I do the arms here and here, and then I do a whoop, and then I hide the hands. It's beautiful. I used to draw hands when I was in school though, like a lot, just like in boredom. It's really just like knowing what you're going for. I have really long fingers, so when I draw hands, I tend to draw fingers a lot longer than they would be, I feel, on like most people. But it's just the do the bam, draw like your lines to like kind of figure out where they would be. Like that, but like I know that like the middle finger is supposed to be like about the same length as your palm, which yeah, this is like supposed to be about this length. And then like different people have like different lengths for the other fingers. I know a lot of artists do the secret technique of one finger over here. You do your two fingers here, and then you do the pinky over here. And they like separate it like that. I guess it would be like this. This is just like a little log. Then you just like draw it, and you gotta like remember that there's like technically a little gap in between the fingers. I'm also double jointed. So my hand, technically, like, this is like my hand. Like, my fingers go, like, up, but then I can, like, at the joint, it can go up, but then I can bend them back forward. I have kind of freaky hands. Do that. Basically. Yeah. Fingers are... I find having a really easy time drawing the fingers themselves when they're, like, the focus. But, yeah, anyways... like the idea of drawing like the kind of squished faces. Yeah, I see that. I really like the idea of drawing squished faces, but it's just like I have like no idea how to draw the like rest of the body. It just like never looks right in my head. And so I prefer drawing like the faces like this, where I get to like actually... Hi, Bean. Where I actually get to draw out the that was a really good lash I just drew. What's my favorite anime? Okay. So my favorite anime is this really niche title called Charlotte. I actually like never expect anyone to know what this is because it came out in like either 2015 or 2016. And it's like not a great anime. It's not like a super compelling story. I just love it because it came at a really like good time for me, I think. I think it's one of those anime where it's just like I think it's pretty niche. I don't know. Most times when I talk about it to people, it's like people look at me and they're like, what are you talking about? Mob Psycho 100. I watched Mob Psycho 100. I've died a little low. I really like the ending. I know I can see why people like don't like it. But I really like it. Had to lock in chat. It's really good. I enjoy it a lot. I rewatch it occasionally. Not like super often, but I will draw it. Or I watch it sometimes. Mostly just when I'm feeling like it. That's why this face. Okay, hang on. I know why this looks weird. Am I drawing any characters specifically right now? Not really. I just kind of draw, and then well, most times, I'll just, like, draw, and I'll just, like, figure out what I'm drawing later. I just really like drawing faces. And eventually I'll probably move into the, like, side of, like, oh, I think I'm gonna draw this today, or I'm gonna draw that today, but, I mean, right now I'm just, like, existing. Okay, hang on. Let me take a step back from this real quick. I think I know why it feels weird to me. Also, apparently, my brother is supposed to come by sometime and drop off his dog for me to watch. Just the hair exchange on clothes and faces. That's fair. I think that's fair. I don't know. I really enjoy... Okay, sorry. I need to take a side note. My brother will say, I'll be there at X time, and then he'll be there like an hour and a half to 2 hours later. And so he said he would be here at like 1, and it's currently 1:30. And I'm just like sitting here, and I'm like, yeah, I'll probably be here like 2 at the... Or I said he would be here at 3 at the earliest to my friend before. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see if he'll shatter expectations. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. You got Reese's? That's nice. Like, okay, Pieces or the peanut butter cup, because there's only one right answer. And one very, very wrong answer. Go. Good. Good. You're drawing as well. Nice. I've learned that people like drawing along with me. It's like really interesting to me. I imagine it's like watching one of those mobile game ads. Can you see that? My little cheat. My little, this one trick that makes all artists mad. Got the Subway servers in the background. I put it up on my stream once. Was it you who asked for that, Bean? I think it might have been you who asked for that. I've learned that doing this specific, like, motion of, like, 2, or, like, X, like, doing, like, this into this is, like, such a good way of drawing, like, hair, because you just get away with so much. You were definitely there. I like this because it's like really easy to just like replicate consistently, and it's like really easy for like middle bangs. Or just going like this into this. Those are like so the tried and true classics of just probably do it again. Okay, I actually have a question. Since now I know the truth that people really like watching me as they do other things. What is everyone doing right now? Like, I gotta know. Do we go ahoge? I think we go ahoge. Draw the ahoge. Gonna upscale this a little bit. Doing anything? Wow, that is a huge compliment. I am main monitor content. Currently drawing. Nice, okay. I'm gonna erase the hand. I'm sorry, chat. I must have... Wait, actually, nah, I'll move it. Shrink it and move it. Thank you for harassing people. Okay, for reference, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. And there are... I started doing this thing where okay, quote unquote, I tell people to draw something, and then there's like an art prompt, and then you gotta draw a thing. And then you draw the thing. I gotta come up with more prompts, and I think I can do a secret technology, which is just where I say, hey guys, what are some of your ideas for the art prompt? And then I do this thing where I just take them, and I say, those are really good ideas. Today we're gonna go with this person's prompt. And it's just so smart, because this way I get to expedite the process of telling other people. You're the only one who's gonna... To be fair, there's only one prompt. There's only 2 prompts that were done. Actually, nope, never mind. You're right. You've done all 3. Oh, whoa. Whoa. I clicked the wrong thing, chat. Ignore that. Pretend you didn't see that. That's my behind the scenes. I don't know how big I should go with my brush. Whoa, that's a lot bigger of a face than I wanted it to be. They didn't do a lot. Yeah, I feel like going like non-specific with the prompt was probably like not the best idea. In all fairness to them, because it's just being like, just drop something you spent 30 minutes on. Just feels a little bit like broad. I feel like a lot of people would have a hard time with like knowing what to do with that information. I know, okay. The hard part for me when it comes to like an anime style of art is like lines They were actively complaining about there being prompts. Hang on. Okay. Let's come up while during the stream. Let's come up with a new prompt for everyone, and then it would be like super technologia. Well, like the first one being your favorite character, I feel like was like super smart. It's like, yeah, that's a good prompt. Because it's like it's a broad enough idea that everyone can do it, because everyone's like, "Oh, I like this character. I like that character." But like specific enough that like you want to make them make server emotes? That would be really fun. If we just had everyone draw server emotes. Yeah, that was the first prompt. I made a different prompt, which was like draw like one of your least favorite characters, and I was like, I realized it's like really hard to do. Like, cause like, what do you mean least favorite character? Like, I feel like least favorite character at least is just like so like unspecific. Wow, I do not like drawing line art. Games that I play. I've been playing a lot of... So I play, like... Okay, hang on. I play a lot of games, to be fair, but, like, ones that I come back to pretty consistently are, like... I've been playing a lot of Zenless. Zenless Zone Zero, which is a gacha game over this past year. Or, I guess almost 2 years now, since the game's almost been out for 2 years now. I've been playing it since release. It's made by Hoyoverse, which made like Genshin Impact, Hawkeye Star Rail. I like super enjoy it. It's like I enjoy it a lot. Like, I know some people don't like it because it's kind of like a it's like kind of a Gooner game. No, it's a Gooner game. I'll be real. It's pretty like upfront with the fact that with just saying what it is. And it'd be disingenuous for me to like try and say it's not. It's played Honkai for a while, lost interest. That's fair. I think the gameplay loop of Honkai is kind of like uninteresting to me. Yeah. I must. Osu, main game. Oh, that's fair. I played Osu for a while. Chat, I'm doing a secret technology. You can't tell anyone. actually, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because of the very specific way that I drew this eye, which it's very much leaning this way, like it's very much like this. So it doesn't work. Which actually, I'm probably just gonna have to redraw the eye, because it's like not aligned, because this would be like this almost. Gameplay's just not free. That's fair. Lots of visual novels. I really want to play visual novels, but also I have the hardest time sitting down and just like watching a thing happen. Like I'm the type of person who like cannot do that at all. I'm gonna have to redraw this eye. There's just one that I was really interested in, I think. I don't really remember. Oh, I don't really remember what it was called. Katawa Shoujo, I think. And I remember hearing about it as like a game that no one expected to do well, or like to like be taken seriously at all, but just is. Like a game that had like no expectations, just the content and the creators, but like just did. Thinking of doing the like how do you do it? The that one like Leviathan. Leviathan. It's that it's the idle animation. I can't remember the actual like it's like what is it? It's like this, and then how? Whatever. You even draw like a mouth. this realistically. Okay. I've drawn the eyes. I feel like the face is like looking like this now. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. I've set my bed. I shall now lay in it. Alright, here's how we're gonna do this. Alright. I've heard that it's really good, and it like tackles the story that it's written for itself in a really like shockingly good way. You only did one of the routes here, you really liked it. That's good. This is gonna get covered anyways. It's like mostly just like in. I'm on Eraser. Ah. No, I'm not. What? What's happening? What? Why is it erasing? What? Huh? Okay. That... Just a glitch, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Honestly, I can't tell if I would prefer this part. I feel like that's better, given the circumstances. Right? Maybe I'm even looking at this, line incorrectly, almost. It's like, here? Does this look better? Maybe? I can't really tell where I want this to be. Because I am just like, as the kids say, raw dogging it. Does that look right? No. I feel like this would be like here. Alright, that's it. I'm drawing the circle. The circle of doom and despair. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Circles are impossible? Yeah. So if this goes like... Hang on, if I go like here, if I just like kind of sculpt out where this looks right. Actually, no, what am I doing? I should just alpha lock it real quick. And then switch this to my Alt pen. If I look at this like here, then I unlock this. I erase the parts that I think are wrong. Fix it. Cranium. Okay, I'm gonna give a reference real quick. The way I think of the skull is I think of it in two parts. There's like this like ovally area, and then there's the like this is basically like the base of your skull. Like if you like trace your hand here, like you can feel your skull kind of come in like this and like that, and like kind of flatten out, because your neck comes in a bit to account for your spine and your spinal columns, which connect about here. So like straight from the back of your neck forward, and I mean this oval is long, but it's fine. I go about like here, like this being the halfway point, and then bringing it down to about here. As like where this jaw is, and then about halfway is about where your jaw starts. And it's like super ovally, so it's whatever, but like I have to think about it in 3 dimensions, otherwise it makes like no sense to me. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I need to think of everything in 3 dimensions, otherwise it makes no sense. So this is like here. If this line is like that, then this line is like this. It comes forward like this, basically. But this would be like a much tighter circle. So I feel like this would end up like... And then the ear starts like here. So it'd be like this. I just like lower the opacity on that, and then I come here and I just fix this. And then it should be fine, I think. And this comes like... Actually, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do one of these moves where I hide the hair. Or where I hide the line. I want to figure out what the hair looks like before I draw it in, actually. Okay. When I think of this character, because of... Maybe it's because I'm drawing it all in as black, but, like, when I think of this character, I think of, like... Like, I feel like this character would have, like... if I were to, like, draw lips. I actually, like, don't know draw lips at all. Without making it look, like, way over the top. I guess like this. I definitely see this character having, like, a piercing here. That's beside the point. I'm not too worried about drawing, like, a piercing. TBH. Would this character have, like, long hair? Definitely would have, like, bangs. Like, where did they start even? When I think of hair, I feel like it would be like this. I feel like she wouldn't have, like, super long hair. It would just be, like, to here. Maybe she would have super long hair. No, she would have much longer hair. Oh, staked. A little bit. A little bit, yes. Hi. Hi, Sin. Welcome, welcome. It's a little off. Okay. It does look off. Why does it look off? I think it's... I think it's honestly just because I haven't, like, drawn in the rest of, like, the back of the head. Like, I haven't drawn in, like, the outline yet. Maybe. When I think of this character... I feel like they would just have, like, short hair all around. Like, kind of, like, puffy a little bit. Like... Character were you drawing? I don't know. There's no specific character. I'm just drawing a character. I'm just like imagining something in my head, and I'm like, how would this imaginary character look? And would they have short hair? Yeah, I'll do all this real quick. Whoa. Undo. Yeah, I'm trying to like imagine like because I feel that I'm doing something that is making the hair feel weird. And I think I'm not thinking of the weight of the hair. I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm just like seeing the hair like as like a prop almost. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so hair is supposed to look like this. Like this is like what hair is supposed to look like, but like I'm not giving it the weight that it deserves because it's just like too thin. It shouldn't be this long if it's that thin. That's just not how hair should look. Because when I look at like this strand, I think it looks fine. And then I draw the other one, and then I'm like, that's just like not enough. Maybe the top of this is also a little too low. I think that was also a big factor in what made that look weird. Yeah, I already like processed. I guess I didn't vocalize that, but like I already like kind of processed that I was drawing the hair like weird. I just don't know how to draw it at that angle that I'm thinking of. This looks like Jinx. I feel like if I just like I did this and then like the rest of this is just oh, it's not centered either. Hang on. Yeah, because I also got to think about like the way that the head is like rounded over. So it'd kind of be like this. Actually, would it? How much of an angle are you looking at? Here? Is that right? No. Because if I look here, I like make this a thing. Over here. And then this one. Like here. Like that? Flip it. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Okay, real quick, let's make like an idea of like. I almost think the hair should be even higher than it is right now. Maybe? The bottom line. Zoom. Add. Wait. The under part of the skull. Where the hair should go. Okay, wait, hang on. No. That's okay, so this needs to be more angled. And come down like that. This needs to be like this. Needs to be like this, because the top of the head is pretty flat. It's not centered now. Let's follow the shape of the face instead of the shape of the head. Because this is technically the face plate. So this needs to go here. And then the looks like there. Like that. That, and then that. I feel like I'm losing the plot. I can feel the plot being lost as I continue to draw. Just rather painful. Sin. Hold up, wait, hang on. I have... Is this right? Is there something I'm doing wrong? Because it feels wrong. It feels like I'm doing things incorrectly. Let me also... You like the Red Skull outline? It just feels like I'm, I don't know, the dimensions are off? Almost. Like, it feels right, but also I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it's because I'm chicken scratching it, and it just, like, looks weird, but, like... I feel like I'm struggling on this hair bit. I don't really know what's wrong either, which is kind of, like, difficult. Less the neck, because I just drew that in just to, like, draw it in, to be honest. But, like, is it fine? Do the whole cranium in one long line. You're right. Whoa. Okay. I see it now. Whoa. What? Oh, it's because it's above. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Okay. I was fine all along. I was overanalyzing, as the kids say. Okay. Now I do the fun task. Actually. Yeah, I'm gonna line art it. I'm gonna line art it. I'm straight up line arting it. Oh wait, hang on, that's the same layer. I'm gonna make another layer for this, because I don't want to have to go through and erase that. You know what? I'm gonna start from up here first. Spreading so much. Let's go with a downward stroke instead. And I am making it all red. This is a fake layer. Okay. Feel like, I don't know, something about like really sharp edges in this hair doesn't really appeal to me. I got non-vocal for a second there, chat. Corgi. Accident. I just pressed a button on my pencil on accident. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like not... Like, I'm not able to get it on the line that I want. I'm not sure why. Um... Ghosting my lines? Well, it's just like doing the... Yeah, I guess I could do that. That is a good point. Thank you. Also, hi. Wow. Okay. Oh, my thing is also, like, not... I didn't realize that because I was using my, my tablet so much, it just, like... So, like, if this is, like, normally straight across for me... Also, hello. If this is normally straight across for me, basically, it was like this, which is also, like... Which was also, like, adding to the, which was also adding to the effect. Whoa. Um, when I really started to practice art, total like 30 days, maybe. Um, I've really not drawn very much at all. Um, like you can tell, obviously. I mean, I learned that from a different streamer actually. That's also where I stole this music from. Um, or this playlist, I guess. It's the more accurate term. Um, which is like the idea of just like using the gray background. It's easier on the eyes. It's, that's a really good way of thinking about it, actually. If it doesn't pay your bills, you need not worry. That's a... I like that. Wow! Wow, hang on. You may have just taught me some insane tech. Wait. Wait, ghosting is such good technology. The technology has always been here, folks. Um, oh, by the way, if you were wondering why I haven't like um been like rotating too much, like, and I only just started rotating, it's because I kind of want to get like better at just like drawing the lines from any angle. I don't think I like need to, but like I don't know, something about it just feels appealing to me. Oh no, cancel! I want to cut the entire layer. Oh, press challenge. That's fair. I think it's just like for me, I feel like I've been doing a thing where I've only ever really gotten comfortable with this like either this angle or specifically like straight down. And it feels like I'm like limiting myself in doing that and like not being comfortable going like straight across or like taking like slightly different angles cuz like I don't know. Also, I realize I've been like sitting kind of wrong. When I play games, my chair is like so okay. So my desk is like here, and my armrest normally is here when I'm playing games. So there's like 2 inches. But when I'm playing, or when I'm drawing, I like to keep it even so that like my forearm is like able to like move back and forth really easily, and it's just like even. If anything, it may even be like a little higher, just so that I have a little bit of like room. It's easier on my wrists, or so I've been told. I realize that I've not had that like that today. But yeah. What color should I draw the hair, chat? I could go red. Whoa. Almost dropped my pen. I feel like if I do it like this, it's like Blue-Haired Lady, that was with the Eve 6 album way back when. Hey, thanks. I don't know who I drew. I just drew. When I look at this is like a real like a real drawing. Like this is like a lot better than what I normally draw. I don't want to just... Whoa, oops. I don't want to go, like, red. Maybe not that red. Maybe, like... It's like... The Horoscope album. I must know. A man simply must know. Whoa. I see the resemblance. I see what you mean. Whoa, oops. Not what I meant to do. I think the mouth is a little low. Let me try and... I don't know what color I want for the hair. I feel like it should be blue, but also I feel like I'm like ripping on that. I feel like I draw blue-haired characters so often. Hang on. How often do I draw blue hair? Okay. Reference? I really like the color blue. I'm colorblind. I don't see a lot of colors, but I do see blue pretty well. And I really like blue. Are there any artists you enjoy and kind of want my art to resemble in some way? I really like Hanakyu's. Hanakyu's is one of my favorite artists. Um, just like generally speaking. Um, I referenced them a lot more in my earlier pieces. Just like or like studies, I guess, more than pieces, because it was just like trying to like figure out what she was doing and why it looked so good. Checking out. I really love Hana Hughes. I think she's like such a good artist. Let me see if I could pull up. I'm so colorblind, I cannot tell. Um, I'll pull up something from them. I really like. I don't know if this is in reference to who I think it's in reference to. She's so good. She's like an incredible artist. Wow, that's really small. I don't know why it's so small. Hang on. Let me screenshot this. This is Hanakyu's work. She's so good. I'm gonna put her link in the chat as well, just because I love her so much. I guess I should actually grab her. Ignore that other link. It's this one. She's such a good artist. Like, I am like, oh my god. If I could be like her, that would be like the my oh my god. If I could draw like her, that would be so good. But I'm not there yet. One day I'll get there. That day is not today, but it will happen one day. Let's grab the eraser. I look up to Hanakyu's a lot though. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get there, just because like physically whoops. Um I've only been drawn. Them. I have no idea. That's a good question. I know they've been drawing for a really long time. And I mean, I get entire life, but went really serious in 2020, I think. Okay, yeah. Whatever. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't really feel like shading this. Maybe I'll do oops. Maybe I'll do this where I'll just like darken it a little, and then I'll just like Oh, also, I don't know if you can tell, but I changed my my pressure settings on my mouse. I get why. I get why. Because art is a lot of like self-indulgence, and part of that is like a fear of like showing yourself to others. Because like I feel like when people draw, they draw like, no, oh god, no, no, that would be crazy. Not that it's bad, but it's just like people who draw on mouse terrify me. Wait, what? What? Wait, no. It genuinely that terrifies me. Uh, guess I could put another layer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That kind of it kind of makes me sad when I think about that, because I'm like, I wish I could see it more on like a general level, because I think it's really cool, just like looking at like how far they've come. It's scary. It's scary burying yourself out for the internet. Like, even just like streaming myself raw is like really intimidating. But I really enjoy streaming, and I just want to stream more, and so I just send it. I enjoy talking to people. Limitations breed creativity. True. Negative. Alright. At the start of stream, I said that my brother was supposed to be here at 1. It is currently 3. He has not left his house. I don't know when he's even planning on getting here, because he said he would be here at 1, and I said, there's no way he gets here before 3 p.m. And it's now 3 p.m. and he's still not here, so here we are. As good as time management as you are? Yes. He's, like, so consistently late that I'm, like, genuinely completely unsurprised that he's, like, as late as he is right now. Dang it. I just want to fill it. It's fine. Maybe one of these days I'll revisit one of the older stuff I did. Things I did. One of the older stuff I did. One of the older pieces I drew. And I'll redraw it. It's not been that... I mean, okay. I technically started drawing a year ago, but I mean, I took so many breaks in between because I just, like, had no motivation to draw. It's back because it's like my New Year's resolution is to draw more. But like for real this time. So yeah, hopefully I actually do start drawing more. Because originally I think I was supposed to start drawing more in like 2024. Now it's 2026. Oh! I think that's the piece. Honestly, I can't really be bothered to shade everything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my funny little thing where I draw my my sign, which is like what? It's like not that anyone's gonna steal this. But you know, I think it's fun to like this is gonna be start to be my signature, by the way. When I'm rich and famous. This is y'all will know that I drew something because it'll have that sign. It'll have the IA. Or Icoris Arc. Yeah. Anyways, the reason this is so imperative to the mission is because I drew like a bunch of different things and I ended up on this one. Draw our outfit! Here you go, didn't drop them. Must pass you, now you're trying to keep your... That's good. I will say, Squid, it's really scary, I think, to like draw every day. And I think it's like good if you can keep the habit up, but more often than not, you're gonna burn yourself out. That's what happened to me. When I was trying to draw last year at the start, with that one video that for no reason went so I talk about that a lot with my friends. I'm like, guys, I have no idea why that video did so well. It's sitting at like, I think 1.2 thousand views. And I'm just like, it was such big motivation to draw, and I like really enjoyed drawing and learning, but like, which, when I compare this, which, let me save this real quick. Save. What is this, 28? It's fair. I think I tend to draw. I don't even know how to explain it, but like, there are times where I really want to draw, but I just like don't, and I can't explain why, but it just ends up happening. By the way, I'm pretty sure that the eyes are too far apart. Either that or this side of the eye is too long, and I just can't be bothered to fix it. But yeah, I feel like... Okay, so with this piece, especially, I was really trying to focus on, like, my line weight and, like, how I was controlling it. And I think I did a really good job. If you start drawing for 30 minutes, maybe each day or every other day, whatever works. Like, yeah. Um, for me, it's really hard because I really like schedules, but when I break that schedule, no matter what the reason is, it completely shatters that entire concept for me. Like, it doesn't matter what it is that I'm like building that schedule for. I miss it one day that I'm supposed to do it, and it's just gone. It's just like completely over. And so I feel like for me, I just like much more prefer just like doing it when I feel it. Like when I feel that desire to draw. And I want to do it at least once a week. Just to like try and get into the habit of doing it. But at the end of the day, it's really a matter of just like I don't want to stop drawing because it becomes a chore. It's just like I've been diagnosed with really bad ADHD. I think I have like 99th percentile or something like that. So it's really bad. And I can mask it pretty well. Because also apparently I have like a monstrous IQ. And so I'm able to mask things really well. But it's just like sorry, I have Gatorade. But I completely forgot what I was talking about. This is what I mean. Bad ADHD. Yeah. So oh yeah, IQ plus ADHD kind of cancels out. Drawing is an ends to a mean. You draw right after you wake up as a way to cut down on doom scrolling time. That's really good. I wish. So I actually do have a an Android phone. So I could draw on my Android. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll also draw on my Android just to like try and like do it. But like, because I also doom scroll a lot. It's really bad. I get sucked into it. It's kind of been getting worse lately. Maybe I'll start drawing more. Anytime I doom scroll, I'll try and replace that with like drawing or something else. Two birds with one stone. It's really good. How do I crop this? Crop. Try to do art for fun. So if you aren't doing it professionally, hobby. Try not to lose your... That's fair. Utah, if you would like, you could join the Discord and share some of your art with us. Because it sounds like you draw a lot, and I would really like to see what some of the pieces that you work on. How long have you been drawing? Discord link is in the description, by the way. If you would like to join the Discord. Not to pressure you or anything. Posted on your YouTube profile. Let me try and... Oh my god, it's been 2 hours? Wow. You've been to art college? Art college is scary. Because all I hear about art college is like... It's just so much. 4 pieces. Oh my god! Whoa. Whoa, oh my god! Wait, this is so... I love the helicopter. And the bones. And the perspective work is just... The fisheye lens of the perspective work is just so good. Oh my god. This is crazy. I mean, of course, I also like the... I don't even know what this is, but the second one. But like, oh my god. Okay. Let me, sure, yeah, whatever. Let me grab these four. Oh, so you've been drawing for 3 years now? Wow. This is crazy. You should post like time lapses or something. How long does it take you to finish this? Like these types of let me also real quick. Just ugh, I'm so sorry. I also got flashbanged. This is crazy good. I love all of this. 6 hours over a couple days? Wow. Probably 6'2". God. Just like 20-ish minutes. It's really cool. Birthday was not work. Are these like studies or like you don't time them? Maybe you should. I think it would be really cool if you timed them, just so that you like have a reference for yourself as well. Studies. Okay. I figured. Because I mean, I don't even know, like, to be fair, I don't really know the difference between, like a study and an illustration. Like, I don't really get that. Though maybe that's because I'm still learning and everything's a study to me. Maybe once I get, like, a year. Once I hit 365 days. I'll make a little anniversary where we can look back on the older pieces. It's more about the intended final product. Studies for learning stuff you don't know, and illustration is doing things in your comfort zone. Okay. Project or illustration is kind of putting what you learned from studies together into a piece. Okay. You know, it's actually so tech. Because I get to hear it in, like, different ways. And about, like, how each of you still want to learn. Okay. Studies can be incredibly detailed and complex, but if you're using it to learn a specific thing, it's a study. I see. Illustration is intended as a final print. Okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess with art, there's, like... I kind of... Okay. Actually... This, in of itself, helped me, like, process, I think, a bit of, like, what art is, I guess, in a not, like, that sounds kind of pretentious, but, like, Because like I think like I always knew that like art was never like a an ends goal. Like there's no like end goal in art and you're always improving, but I think I was kind of like making it a, oh, there is an end goal for me. Like I have an end goal, but like I guess I just have like goals. But I don't even know what that would be. Like, I don't even know how to quantify, like, what I've done. Because, like, I'm really thinking about it. This is a really good piece. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. Like, I'm really happy with the way this turned out, actually. I really love this. I just realized that this is flipped, so my signatures... We're gonna ignore that. But, like... learning and realizing how much better you could be, and your work kind of saying, yeah, okay, huh. Yeah, I feel like I've always kind of like thought that there's like a goal, but I guess just like it's not a thing. There's always improving, and there's always like somewhere that you can look. I think that's just like such gamer mentality for me. Cause like I think that's what's scary about art. I really hate using references, chat. I do not like referencing things. Because I feel like when I reference things and it's like it's hard for me to like understand the reference, it's like scary, you know? Like cuz I'm just like here and I'm like, this isn't looking like the reference and I don't like that. I think there's comfort in just freehanding things. And just saying like, oh, well, I'll just, like, draw until I find one that I like. Instead of, like, really, like, saying, I'm gonna just do this thing. I think that's scary. Anyways, that got really deep. Let's, I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm just chatting at this point, which I enjoy, but I do have some things that I gotta do. I gotta take care of my brother's dog, and I feel like he'll be here in like the next hour or so. And I kind of want to clean up a little bit, so I'm gonna go do that. I'll catch you all next time. If you haven't already, you can join the Discord. I ping whenever I'm about to go live, or I am live, or whatever. And yeah, link is in the description if you want to join that. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe, like the video. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Yeah. I will be back. I don't want to set an exact time, but I'll definitely be back within a week this time. Definitely be back within a week. I'll catch you all later, though. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Let me put this on screen. I'll also post this in the Discord. Bye, everyone.